So here's the price action from this morning, from Thursday morning. I had a comment asking me if I had an indicator that plotted the session high and low for the New York session, Asian session, and London session. And I do. I've got the key levels indicator. I'll show you how I set this up later on in the video here. I've got two instances of the key levels, and I'm using the custom range feature so I can print the high, the center, and the low of the New York session, the London session, and the Asian session. Here's the market open. We came up right to these special volume levels. These volume levels are from the key levels indicator. Just got a very nice rejection off of these levels. I got into two shorts within the first 3 minutes of the market open. This was the short that I got in earlier. There's 10 points. Why did I get into this short? Check out the big top wick, rejecting off of these volume levels. We got point of control way up into the wick. Got negative delta across the board. After the close of this candle, we pop right down to the London high, getting a nice rejection off of London high. The London high is hiding right behind this New York center here. You can see how the New York high, low, and center adjust after each candle if there's been a new high or a new low. And obviously the Asian and London sessions are already finished, so they're not going to be adjusting throughout the day. I just changed one of the indicator settings. I forgot I had something else painting the candles today, but now it's being painted by the flow stack. This was my second short of the day, intra-bar, watching all this strong negative delta coming in across the NQ and the ES. And again, I'll show you all the settings for this chart later on in the video. We got a nice close below the 20 SMA here. Got a little bit of a pullback. Then we've dropped down over 10 points after the close of this candle. It's still a mixed bag of delta on the 5-minute candle, so this is staying bullish on the flow stack. With all the news of the potential break of the ceasefire, I definitely was not looking for longs most of the morning. I was preferring shorts so much that I did not even take this VWAP bounce, which was also the center of the Asian range, as well as some 50% levels from the MMT 50/50. We got a nice 10-point bounce up there. It's also right at the 20 SMA on the 60-minute chart. But after this wild move up yesterday, and then with the uncertainty of the ceasefire, I just did not feel like taking longs most of the morning. We just bounced up over 20 points off of VWAP in the Asian center there. This is actually the same setup from my previous video, except I've added these different session high, low, and center key levels. You can see the flow stack on the 5-minute's been staying bullish as we came down to the VWAP here. I've got a threshold of 100 and 100 that must be crossed before the candles go bearish or bullish, and we did not exceed 100 on the ES there. So the candles stayed bullish. We got point of control down in the wick here. We got some trapped traders down there. We're getting a mighty push up there off of VWAP. The flow stack trend has stayed bullish here. We just popped up to yesterday's point of control. Got a very nice bounce right off of yesterday's point of control. This is also part of the MMT key levels indicator. So let me just show you the settings here. So I go into great detail in the previous video about all of these settings. The only thing different is these two instances of the MMT key levels. So this is my main instance of the key levels. For this instance, I'm just using the template that is included in your WHOP user area for the key levels indicator. I've got the current time frame special volume levels activated, showing the peak levels and the valley levels. I've got yesterday's POC. I've got prior sessions POCs. I've got the current day open. I've got London open. I've got the midnight level. I've got yesterday's New York open. I've got the 15-minute center. And then this is the range that I changed. I took away the pre-market high, low, and center, and I added the London high, London center, and London low. These times are Eastern Standard Time. I've got it measuring the range between 2 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. And I'm not using the standard session times. I'm using some more custom session times that are really focused on catching the peak volatility of each session. You could customize the start and end time however you like. Then on this second instance of the key levels, I've got range 2 set to Asian high, center, and low. You can change these text labels to anything you like. You can change the font size, the width of the lines, the style of the lines. For the Asian range, I'm using 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. So none of these sessions are overlapping the way that I have it set up. And then on range 1, I've got a start time of 8:30 a.m., end time of 3 p.m. This is for the New York high, New York center, and New York low. Then I've got everything else deactivated. I'm not showing any of the other levels. I'm just using the 2 custom ranges on this second instance. And then once again for the flow stack, I've got delta number thresholds of 0 and 0. I've got my secondary ES 1 minute chart. And for the signal conditions, I'm using the delta number threshold and the moving average trend of a 4-period SMA. And I've just got it painting the bars in the outline. So there's some more creative ways to use the indicators. The MMT key levels indicator, as well as the MMT flow stack, and many others are available on the MonkeyMan Trades WAP store. There's links in the description. There's all kinds of crazy deals going on at the prop firms. Apex has 90% off. Lucid has 40% off. Take Profit Trader has 40% off. Tradeify has all kinds of new accounts. Anyone that's out there using code MonkeyMan, you are the absolute best. Thanks so much for your support. I wish you best of luck in your trading. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.